Picture an AI agent, but not the kind of assistant that forgets you the moment you close it, that starts over from scratch every single time. An agent that remembers you, that gets better the more you use it, that slowly learns your style. Its name is Hermes, and the new version that dropped this week turned it from a terminal tool into a real desktop application. Come on, let's go through it from start to finish without skipping a single detail. First, let's look at what Hermes actually is. Hermes is a self-improving AI agent built by Nous Research. Its tagline sums it up in one line: the agent that grows with you. And that's exactly what sets it apart from most assistants. An ordinary chatbot wipes its memory clean with every conversation. You have to explain who you are and what you want all over again, every single time. Hermes, on the other hand, carries a learning loop inside it. It generates new skills from experience. It refines those skills the more it uses them. It makes what it learns permanent, so it doesn't forget next time. It can search through its own past conversations, and across sessions, it builds a model of you, one that genuinely knows you. The result is this: the more you use it, the more it becomes yours. This isn't a tool you rent. It's a partner that over time becomes truly your own. Let's unpack this learning loop a little more, because this is where the real difference lies. Say you show it once how you do a particular task, a report format, a research method, a code pattern. Hermes doesn't treat that as a one-off answer. It saves it as a skill. The next time you ask for the same task, it doesn't start from zero, it picks up from where it learned. Over time, this turns into a personal agent shaped around the way you work. That's how the promise behind the agent that grows with you actually gets fulfilled. Now let's get to the main event, this week's release, version 0.16. It's called the Surface release, meaning it comes up to the surface. The name is no accident, because until now, Hermes was mostly a terminal tool. It lived on the command line. With this release, it surfaced. It's now a real native desktop application for Mac, Linux, and Windows. And here's the striking part. They did all of this in a single week. 100 pull requests, 159 commits. 1 week. That tells you just how fast this project is moving. So what exactly does this desktop application offer? 1. One-click install. Download, run, ready. No wrestling with terminal commands. 2. In-app automatic updates. Hermes updates itself so you don't have to. 3. Drag and drop files straight into the chat. 4. An inline model picker so you can switch the model you're using instantly. 5. Multiple profiles at once, separate sessions for different jobs. And 6. The ability to connect to a remote Hermes gateway, so you can run Hermes on a powerful server and control it from your own desktop. The heart of it all is the new control panel. Everything that used to be scattered, you now manage from one place. You can chat with the agent directly from inside the panel, something you couldn't do this easily before. You see and manage tool connections, the doors that open the model up to the outside world right here. You create and edit your scheduled tasks here too, so the agent can keep working even while you sleep. Let's make this concrete. Say you want it to gather and summarize the news from certain sources every morning. You set up a scheduled task. Hermes runs while you sleep, and in the morning a finished summary is waiting on your desk. Or you've got a job in a project that keeps repeating, so you turn it into a skill for Hermes and never do it by hand again. The panel makes all of these automations visible and manageable from one place. You're no longer guessing what your agent is doing in the background, you're seeing it. And there's a really nice addition, skill search. Just like an app store, you can search all of the agent's skills. Find one you like, you install it with a single click. You can even add skills built by the community from outside just as easily. No more installing every single capability by hand, one at a time. You set up channels from here too. Connecting Hermes to Telegram or Discord is now dead simple, so your agent becomes reachable from your phone, from your chat app. On top of that, there's now simplified Chinese support as well. The logic is this: the more people from the more places that can use an agent, the more it learns and grows. Now let's get to the most critical piece, the models, because there's a genuinely smart move here. Nous Portal. Nous Portal is Nous Research's single subscription gateway and the recommended way to run Hermes. Normally, what do? You open a separate account for every model lab, you get a separate API key, you pay separate bills, and then, between a search service here and an image generator there, the whole thing spirals out of control. Nous Portal brings all of that down to a single login. With one authentication, you get access to over 300 models. And not just models, a built-in tool gateway comes with it too. Web search, image generation, text reading, even a browser running in the cloud. All of it from one subscription from one place. So everything you need to run your agent sits behind a single door, instead of a pile of scattered subscriptions. But the part that really impressed me is this. The agent now actually gets work done. It's not just a box that answers questions. You can give it commands with your voice, and this is very different from an ordinary voice assistant. Because it has the ability to use a computer, it can control your machine. For example, it can open your calendar and create an event. When you connect a text-to-speech engine, it can take a piece of text it has written and read it out loud. So the loop closes. It understands, it plans, it picks the right tool, and it runs it. Less like an assistant, more like a teammate. So who is this for? Being open and free means it's not just for big companies. A developer working solo, a small team, even a curious user can use it. If you want to keep your data on your own machine, you can. On top of that, you can write your own skills and share them with the community. So Hermes isn't just a product, it's an open foundation you can build on and grow. Let's pause for a moment and compare. One of the best-known open agent alternatives in this space was OpenClaw. Hermes positions itself as a direct answer to it. Open, free, but adding persistent memory, self-improvement, and single-panel management on top. So it's not just an alternative, it carries the claim of taking the agent experience one step further. Let's give a few tips too. When you set up Hermes for the first time, don't skip the step where you connect your model provider. That's where you plug in the agent's brain. Give it a few sessions because as it gets to know you, it visibly improves. And don't hesitate to try the voice mode. Different voices and accents come built in, so you can pick whichever feels most natural to you. Don't expect it to be perfect from day one. Hermes' whole logic is built on getting better over time anyway. Let's wrap up. Hermes 0.16 turned a terminal tool into a real desktop application. One-click install, automatic updates, single-panel management, skill search, channels, voice commands, computer use, and over 300 models with a single subscription. All of it, quite literally, arrived in a single week's release. But the real point isn't the version number. Most AI tools are a stranger that doesn't recognize you every time you open them. No matter how much you use them, you always start from the same place. Hermes aims for the exact opposite, to be a partner that remembers you, that gets better the more you use it, that lives with you on your desktop. And that's why the right question is no longer, which model is smarter? The right question is this: is your agent growing together with you?